On September 11, 2025, global trade was rocked by a stunning announcement in Mexico City. China's president, alongside his Mexican counterpart, revealed a $4.5 billion investment to build Mexico's interoceanic corridor of the Isthmus of Tehuantepec. This high-speed rail and port system will link the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, directly challenging the Panama Canal's dominance. The news sent shockwaves through financial markets and government halls from Washington to Panama City. For China, this is a bold move to expand its influence in Latin America and reshape global trade routes. Mexico, long dreaming of revitalizing its narrowest land strip, now has the funding to make it happen. The Mexican president called it a historic leap for national development, promising jobs and growth in underserved regions. This partnership marks a strategic pivot for Mexico, deepening ties with China while balancing its relationship with the U.S. The announcement raises urgent questions about American influence and the future of the Panama Canal. Can this new corridor truly compete? What does China's deep involvement mean for regional security? As experts scramble to assess the fallout, one thing is clear: the Americas' geopolitical landscape has changed overnight. The world is watching as a new era in global shipping begins. The stakes have never been higher. To grasp the impact of Mexico's new project, consider the Panama Canal's legacy. For over a century, this engineering marvel has been the backbone of global maritime trade, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific and handling 3.5% of world trade. Its control has shaped geopolitics, with the U.S. running it until Panama took over in 1999. Panama expanded the canal in 2016, but climate change now threatens its future. Droughts have lowered water levels, forcing restrictions and costly delays for shipping companies. The canal is near capacity and further upgrades are expensive and complex. These vulnerabilities have shipping giants searching for alternatives. With China's billions, Mexico's corridor is no longer just a dream. It's a real threat to Panama's dominance. The century-old status quo in maritime logistics is under serious challenge. The world's trade routes may soon be redrawn. Mexico's answer isn't a waterway, but a dry canal, a high-speed rail and port system across the Isthmus of Tehuantepec. Cargo will move from ship to train to ship, linking Salina Cruz on the Pacific with Coatzacoalcos on the Gulf. The government claims this route could be faster than the Panama Canal, especially during congestion or drought. The corridor will also spark economic growth with industrial parks and energy hubs along the way. Backed by China's $4.5 billion, Mexico can finally realize a centuries-old vision. The project aims to attract global manufacturers and logistics firms, making Mexico a key player in 21st century trade. If successful, it offers a compelling new option for ships traveling between Asia and the U.S. East Coast. The world is watching to see if Mexico can deliver. China's investment is more than business, it's a strategic power play. As the world's top exporter, China needs secure, diverse trade routes, especially ones not controlled by the U.S. Navy. The Mexican corridor fits perfectly into China's Belt and Road Initiative, expanding its influence into North America. Chinese firms will likely build and equip the corridor, gaining a foothold in logistics and manufacturing. By nearshoring factories in Mexico, China can access the U.S. market tariff-free, sidestepping trade tensions. This move challenges the U.S.-led order and signals China's growing reach in America's backyard. It's checkbook diplomacy at its most ambitious. Comparing the Mexican corridor and Panama Canal comes down to time, cost, and capacity. Panama's canal takes 8–10 hours to cross, but wait times can stretch for days. Mexico's route promises under 24 hours, targeting high-value, time-sensitive cargo. The challenge making the multi-step process price-competitive with Panama's single toll. Mexico's new ports will handle the world's largest ships, a key advantage over Panama's size limits. The rail link is immune to drought, unlike Panama's water-dependent locks. But the corridor faces its own risks: rail disruptions, security, and coordination. The race for shipping supremacy is on. If Mexico's corridor succeeds, the rewards could be transformative: jobs, investment, and a new global logistics hub. It could reduce Mexico's dependence on the U.S. and reshape its economic future. For the U.S., the project offers both opportunity and concern: cheaper goods, but China's influence at its doorstep. Security worries loom over Chinese access to critical infrastructure. The project is set to become a flashpoint in U.S.-China relations. Experts see benefits for global trade, but environmentalists warn of damage to fragile ecosystems. Indigenous communities fear displacement, fueling protests and unrest. The project's path is fraught with challenges, environmental, social, and geopolitical. If it succeeds, it could redefine global shipping and cement China's power in the Americas. But the world will be watching every step. The future of trade and the balance of power hangs in the balance.